That's recording. God, as soon as it goes, you just switch. Like, it's crazy, guys. Aaron just goes from one character to just entertainer. As soon as I say, hey, it's on, he's like, what's on? I'm like, the microphones. And fight. And then we fight. We do fight. We fight a lot. Testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm just gonna keep it right here. I think I should be good.
That's good.
I think I should be good.
That's a good one. That's a quality sound.
Right? Quality sounds?
That's good sound.
Let's go. Alright.
That's good sound.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
I don't get to drink anything. It's just not fair. No, Aaron, I'm over here setting everything up, putting the lights up,
I found a new...
making things up on the computer.
I found a new shelf that I hadn't seen with all these books of your mom's.
Isn't it just always a wonderful...
There's always something new.
Always. Every
I
time.
was pretty happy about that.
This
is like a real sex book. This is like fucking to the point.
To the point?
Real.
To the point sex book?
It's an honest American sex book.
And that's what here at the Beer and Friendship Show we're trying to do.
We're all about honesty.
Honesty,
America,
sex,
books.
And if we can somehow put all fucking
Not
4
beer
of them
or
together,
friendship.
yeah.
The Honest American Sex Book Podcast.
That's what we should have called ourselves. That's what we should
Damn
have
it.
called ourselves.
We really set the fucking bar pretty high with the beer and friendship thing.
We did, and then we just kind of fell off with it.
You still drinking? Off and on?
Actually, I haven't drank in a while,
Yeah.
just because I've been training and doing 2 days.
For your 10K?
Yeah, for 10K.
45K?
Mostly, it's just for, it's just going to be me with a large group of guys,
Sure.
and we're just going to be jerking off.
Just like always, baby.
Always, yeah. That's usually how my weekends are.
Yeah, good.
Up at the St. George Hotel. You want to tell that story of like that bachelor party? You were delivering a pizza to the St. George Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that story you told me?
Yeah, I was delivering a pizza, and this is like right after
9/11.
Well, everything is right after 9/11 because it's always on our mind. It seems so fresh in our minds. It's like,
It's like, what the
it
hell?
just happened.
Like, what the
But
hell?
yeah, I was delivering. I can't remember. It may have been just one large pizza. It was a weird order. Up to a hotel room downtown Weston, and it's a bunch of these nerdy like computer guys that were in town for something. I'm not really sure what. There's like 8 of them, and they were just sitting around with their laptops, watching One Night in Paris, the Paris Hilton sex tape together.
Huh. Interesting.
Which I thought you did like
By yourself?
No, like, well, yeah, naturally. But
Oh, yeah.
when you're with your friends, you do that when you're younger. You watch porn together and you grow, figuratively and mostly figuratively, because your boners don't work yet.
Right. So did you watch porn with your friends?
Once,
okay.
Yeah.
I never did with like my group of friends, like from high school, but I did it with college people and all that stuff. Yeah. Like that was actually real normal. Like,
yeah, it was just like, I'm just private sexually.
Yeah.
Like,
which was weird. Like, I felt like, yeah.
I could talk about it all day with people, but I don't want to share it with anybody, really.
Really? Yeah, it was...
I have trust issues, that's probably it.
Who does? I have trust issues.
You know what I did watch the other day?
What?
Kim Kardashian's sex tape again.
For the okay.
No, again.
Again. Did you see the
It's boring. It gets more boring and more boring.
The older you get, well, I think it's just because you've gone so far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Like,
you know too much.
Yeah,
like
and so
12 years ago when it happened or whatever,
you're just like,
there's a nobody, and
yeah.
she was just like, oh, there's this hot
you're like,
girl.
oh, black dick, oh my god, big booty, and it was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. It was like before Instagram.
Now she's got kids, and she's like, I don't know, she's probably like a decent person and a mother. I don't really care, but
yeah, I could care.
She married a megalomaniac.
Oh god. But he makes good music, though. He does make good music.
It's not for me, but I'm sure it's probably good.
Could be worse.
Hey, you want to know what I did today?
What did you do?
I haven't done in forever. I ate a salad. I ate a fucking salad.
Are you sick?
No.
What made you eat a salad?
The other day, I live with Miguel and Sam, right?
Yeah.
And Sam texted me, and she was like, "Hey, because I lost some weight recently, not drinking, and I haven't really changed eating habits or anything. It's just like a lack of calories." Yeah, thank you. But she texted me. She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start. Miguel and I are gonna start doing that and like eating better and all that shit." And I was like, "Shit, I should probably start eating better." I wasn't.
Right.
I still eat like shit. Well, not like shit, but the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Hy-Vee and bought a bunch of salad stuff.
Nice.
And I got fucking salad.
Do you feel better?
I mean, like, I know... I feel better because it's like eating a decent amount of food without really gaining anything out of it.
Right.
Like calorie-wise.
It's like eating air.
I put guacamole on it.
Oh, guacs! I love guac. I love avocados.
I don't like dressings. I hate dressing and all that other shit. Usually I would just eat dry salad like a fucking homeless loser. But now I got guacamole.
Guacamole?
Fucking delicious.
God, I love guacamole.
It's really good on everything. So now I have like a pound of salad, which is a lot of salad if you haven't seen a pound of salad.
Yeah, it's like a box. It looks like can fit in a box.
I got 2 fucking boxes.
Yeah, got a little hay. You got a little cray with your
salad. Two for $5 for one.
Oh god, what the? Yeah, you're supposed to do that at that point. Like, I hate when it's like those kind of things. And you're like, well, fuck. Like, I'm literally paying the exact same price if I just get one. Yeah. I might as well just get two or three of them. And that's where they get you with that Dr. Thunder.
What was the Mountain Dew variant for like a
Mountain? No, it was
Mountain
like
Thunder.
No, it was like
Thunder Mountain.
Yeah. It's the same thing, right?
Dr. Mountain Man, Mountain Boy.
Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
The drink. Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. The drink.
The drink.
That was my favorite drink because it's urine.
Because it tastes like urine too.
You're in my mouth.
What is it? I don't like Mountain Dew. I like Code Red.
I like
Mountain Dew Code Red.
When I drank the energy drinks, I liked the Amp. That was Mountain Dew with a bunch of other shit in it.
Right. Oh god.
The orange Amp. Delicious. That's what fucked my teeth up. That was like 2 years ago, just drinking like one a day.
Can't do that.
It also fucked everything else up. Didn't help.
Well, you live and learn, right?
Live and learn. L and L.
L and L.
The Live and Learn channel. TLLC.
So, Aaron, we were talking a little bit about sex and stuff like that. So, when was the first time you got your sex talk? That would be my open forum question today. Would be, when was the first time you got your sex?
I remember one time vividly. My brother and I were in the truck with my dad coming back from Leavenworth from a movie, and we were probably like 8, 9, or 10, somewhere around there. Right. And Gavin asked how are babies made or something, whatever. Okay. And I thought that babies were made when you kiss a girl and your spit gets in her tummy. Right? Made sense then. Because naturally.
Now it makes even more sense.
They go down. Yeah, now I'm like almost certain it's true. But then my dad said, after hearing whatever I was saying and being fed up with the stupidity of my logic, said, you fuck her in the pussy. And that was it.
That was it? That's all that...
Basically, you stick your dick in her pussy. And that was it. That was my talk.
Okay.
Then I'm pretty sure it was just silent the rest of the way home. Like, that was it. Like, oh my, I was like, put in my place, but then I learned something too.
Right.
Which is that's probably why I remember it so well. Because it affected me.
So much.
In like a roller coaster of emotional ways.
Right. Do you feel you're better for it now?
No.
No?
I don't think that's what he was going for.
Oh.
I think he was just tired of his stupid kids talking about shit and using their dumb imaginations.
You had to kill it.
Yeah.
Just kill it a little bit.
What was yours?
Mine was, I came home one night early. Actually, I went out. I think it was... At this point, I already knew about it.
Sure.
I already knew about sex. They hadn't said anything about it. So I was like 16.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I went to the movies with a bunch of my friends. Yeah. My mom thought I was...
Went to an orgy with a bunch of your friends.
Yes. Which is a normal thing we did.
Yeah.
Like, what you and your friends ever did? I have some interesting friends. Like, I have some interesting stories of like my college friends and the stupid shit we did. Oh god, we did some really fucked up shit. But no, close, but no. And so my mom, she thought I was going to spend the night over at my buddy's house. Well, I didn't, and I went into the room to like tell him, hey, I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
Saw my mom going down on my dad.
Hell yeah.
Giving him fellatio. And the next day, my dad gave me the talk. And his version of the talk was just giving me some Playboys and just saying...
Sure. Read the articles.
Just, exactly. And then I remember when I came for the first time, oh God, that was awesome.
It wasn't when you were watching your mom go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, your parents and grandparents are still fucking.
I hope.
It's as much a part of their lives as it is yours.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they sleep in separate beds like a bunch of old people do.
Because sometimes
they're
they do
pushing
that.
them together.
Pushing them together.
They're fucking clapping with their beds. Then they're gonna be clapping with their heads. 69.
69 again.
Wine, dine, dinner time. 69. And then you go to the doctor the next day.
Because you got to make sure that everything's okay.
If you have the arthritic wrists.
God. I had I don't know. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Damn it.
I know.
I'm talking about grandmas having sex. Grandparents.
God, grandparents. My grandparents were never alive at the same time, so I never saw them coexist.
Ever?
I never saw.
How did they do that?
Never, and I don't know how everything got happened.
Which one was the time traveler?
And the real question is, which one is he talking about? Is he talking about his biological
Yeah,
ones?
you got like 8 of them.
Yeah, I do. I technically do have 8 of them.
You have a lot of extended family that's not so extended.
It is weird. Just imagine like me like dating a girl and like getting serious with her and like having to explain to her that I'm adopted, because I don't come out and tell them I'm ever adopted. It's always when I'm like, hey, just let you know,
that's when they see your
you
parents.
probably are gonna run across something pretty soon, and you're gonna be confused.
Yeah.
Just go with it. One.
I'm talking about your dick.
That too.
Why it's so lumpy and weird.
That's because I'm ethnic. That's third world. That always happens to everyone who comes from the third world. Don't make fun of us. We're trying to adapt. Fuck you.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
I figure it's Catholic country, Honduras.
Well, I didn't get circumcised down there. I got circumcised when I came to the States. I was like 5 or 6 when I got circumcised.
Fucking.
Yeah, I was old. I was older.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, they didn't think babies could feel pain until like 1982.
Well, we were just
You just cry all the time anyway.
Right.
You're a fucking stupid baby. Of course they can't feel anything. They would just like do open heart surgery on babies without anesthetic or anything, because they thought they can't feel pain. I don't know how this logic made sense. Like they don't have nerves yet. That's insane.
Yet abortion was bad. Like, do you see how their logic was? So where did that happen? Like, yeah, where did like killing this baby that's inside of this woman is horrible. But yet,
I don't think
giving this baby open heart surgery when they're
I'm
a couple
sure
months old.
The idea of pain is big to the people, the anti-abortion people.
Right.
Most of it is the idea that a life is getting cut short, like a potential life.
Okay.
I see it as potential life.
Okay. And then my other
it's
question
not really
was,
much of a life. It's in a cave made out of human flesh. It's kind of not really doing much.
Right.
Can't even think for itself. You were saying?
And another thing is, so why is it when a baby is like, when a woman is pregnant, like, oh, how long are you? Like, oh, I'm 6 months, I'm 8 months, I'm 12, not 12 months. People don't have 12 months.
Yeah.
But,
that'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be crazy.
I'm a year.
This one's an incubator one. This one likes to sit in here for a while. We're more
gonna be growing for a bit.
We're thinking it might be Asian. Because rice patties are in water, liquid. Like it takes a little bit of time for them to grow.
Some layers with this bit.
But
an interesting take, John.
My thing is, my question is, why does it, as soon as the baby's born, it starts back at 0? Why is it then?
In Korea, they don't.
Oh, really?
And like other.
So it's just America.
South Korea. Well, it's most of the world does that.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's South Korea that does you start out at 9 months or however you were gestating.
Because when that
you've been alive.
Yeah, you are alive.
This opens up a whole new can of worms.
Okay, what's this can of worms?
Well, because the abortion people say that life begins at conception.
Right.
But the people, the anti-abortion, I mean, the abortion people say
it doesn't start until the baby's born.
You basically, I don't think you're much of anything until you're like 2, honestly. And you can fucking put your shoes on. You know what the shoes are for.
Right.
There's certain things that you need to, like, your brain's not really developed till you're 3 completely.
Right.
It doesn't stop.
And that's the reason why if those ones get injured or killed, they go to heaven.
Yeah, that's true. If they just get like a broken leg and they just die, like they God's like, oh shit.
Well, God,
can't save them all.
But you can't. But you have to say you have to keep both. You have to keep the broken arm though.
Yeah, forever. It's like just dangling, fucking weird, like a swan's head. But yeah, that's the. I don't know. That's probably why one reason we don't do that is because they be like, oh, you're 1 year old after 3 months being born.
You're ageist. You're an ageist, and then just another blog, just another
we
blog.
Don't need more blogs.
I know.
You need less blogs, less internet things.
More.
That boy House Hunters or whatever the fuck you're
Property Brothers. Dude, that show is awesome. Okay, so guys, if you guys have never watched Property Brothers, all of the seasons, I mean like all the seasons, are all of them on Netflix. I think there's like 12 or something like that. It's fucking retarded.
Christ, why?
Because it's
the same
two good-looking twins.
That could have been Gavin and I.
On Canadian television. Like, why would you...
I forgot it was Canadian first. It's not real.
Canadian television is like half TV.
Like 4 cities in Canada.
It's like Canadian television now is like how television in the United States used to be with only like 4 channels, and like it would turn off at like 2 a.m. It was
We're done. That was a hard day of TV.
Yeah.
The TVs are tired.
Do you think that was weird? That was kind of weird. Actually, no, it wasn't, because that made sense, because the networks, they had to go home and stuff like that.
There wasn't that 24-hour news shit going on, like until CNN and all that popped up, where everybody had to know everything about everything.
Right. God. Was there another shooting? Was there another, like, cop shooting or something like that?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
You try to stay away from that?
I'm pretty good at... It's not that I try, it's just that I'm not actively...
You just don't care. You just don't give a flying fuck.
Until, if Netflix had a news channel, like, option, I wouldn't watch it. Basically what I'm saying.
Dude, Netflix is killing it. What are you watching on Netflix?
I finished Stranger Things.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It's a lot like an 80s kind of...
It reminds me of like Super 8.
That too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I liked it too. Super 8 was really cool. I'm rewatching The Office right now.
You're always watching The Office. You're like... The Office is like the Joe Rogan podcast for you.
It's so good.
Like,
and then after that, I'll probably start on Parks and Rec again. Shameless. I'm watching Shameless.
Really good show, isn't it? It's a really fucking good show.
I've seen all of it up until like the last 2 seasons.
Oh, dude, you're missing out on a lot because the season 5 and 6 are really good.
I've watched parts of one of those. I can't remember which one. Where she married the guy in the band.
Oh yeah.
But
then you haven't seen like the newest season that just aired.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They spoiler alert. They split.
Yeah.
And
what?
Yeah, and he writes a song about her and something that's really cool.
I got HBO, so I'm watching.
Oh really?
Yeah, HBO Go.
Okay. How is HBO Go? Is it worth it?
Yeah, if you, there's just not that much. Like a lot of it is a bunch of old shitty HBO shows.
Right. And like those stuff you can you can stream that shit.
Yeah, but that was the problem. I had to watch Game of Thrones and I couldn't find a stream anywhere.
Oh, that's true. Like stuff like that.
I can watch Game of Thrones all the fuck I want, which is great. And Girls, I like Girls, the show. I like that show.
Don't you think it's a little pretentious?
Oh, it is totally.
Dude, it's so closed in this little fucking box.
They're just so happy in Brooklyn. It's great. I love shows
and being
like that.
Hipster.
I love shows like that.
Okay.
Where everybody just wins out.
Okay.
Even though like something bad is obviously happening, and they're just like
over here in the corner. Yeah.
I like that shit. It's feel good.
You would say that's a feel good show?
Makes me feel good.
Okay.
See, I started at a lower level.
Okay, understandable.
I'm never feeling good. But
that's why you're a comedian.
Yeah, I guess. What the fuck else am I watching? That's probably it. Oh, Dexter. I'm watching Dexter.
Okay.
I stopped watching Dexter after like 3 seasons for no real reason, just because I was watching something else.
Doesn't seem good.
Again. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, Showtime He's interesting, at least.
I thought about watching Breaking Bad just so I can watch Bill Burr.
That's great. I'm trying to watch that again now too.
It just seems I can't get past that first episode. I've tried so many times.
Yeah.
I just can't get past it. It's
slow.
It's slow as shit. It's slow as shit. Slow as shit. So, Aaron, did you see this rapper that shot himself in the face?
No.
Okay, dude. So I want to show you this video. It's fucking retarded.
Name?
I don't know.
Waka Flocka Lane.
Let's just
right, guys. Right.
Let's bring it up. Here it is. Okay, so
Casper Knight.
Yeah, Casper Knight probably shot himself. So this is the first video.
What are they doing? Yeah, you man.
Yes. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about nothing anymore.
Had that moment together, which is great.
I swallowed the bullet and shit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be a killer Snapchat video.
Oh, there you go. Shit. Yeah. Running. Go. Shit, I'm fucked up. If I die, fuck it.
If I die,
You got
fuck
shot
it.
in the cheek.
Okay, so this is the first video. So apparently he made another video,
Yeah.
which I haven't watched yet, and apparently the first video was fake.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's somewhere far on the south side. I'm gonna videotape this bullet and you can ask him about it. What it looks like and all of that.
I think he got shot.
Okay, maybe it isn't.
Fuck, I really hope not.
He was insisting that it wasn't faked.
Oh.
You should. Hard for me to get it on camera though.
Dude, wouldn't some of his teeth be shot out?
No, it just depends on where it's at, I guess. You'd
That's
think
the-
they'd break, probably. The tips, at least.
People on here talking shit online, no smarter than all of them. Yeah, the inside of it.
It's better to have
Did he just say he's smarter than everybody? Shot himself in the face.
Hey, what's this, Reed Street? Down the street from Louis. Be out here for a little bit in case anybody wants to catch a body or something and shoot me.
What? Like, why are you talking like that, bro?
You know, ain't nobody gonna be on that.
I don't think this guy's a rapper. I think he shot himself for publicity and now he's acting like he's a rapper.
Squirt? That'd be like us. That'd be like if we were making this little video and then I'm just in the background smoking some weed. Squirt! Squirt!
This guy's retarded.
Squirt!
He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's...
This is fucking lame. What the
Like, I'm gonna shoot myself but play it off like I didn't mean to. The cheek is safe, right? Yes. Just go for it, Casper Knight. Fucking do it.
Casper Knight.
Do it.
Like,
that's a good name, though. That sounds like a Marvel superhero. Dude with a cape.
so Aaron, so you're familiar, you know the Olympics is going on right now?
Yes, I do, yeah.
So there's apparently this fucking,
Horse dancing is beautiful.
This thing called horse dancing?
Yeah.
And I thought we would, like, explain it for everyone.
Sure.
Because I'm sure not many people have seen it or watched it or cared to watch it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you should care. Looking at you.
we're looking at you guys.
I'm looking at you.
So, Aaron,
Yeah.
let's just explain what, this is a beginner's guide to,
Horse dancing.
yeah.
The Olympic sport. The horses dance
Right?
in a ring.
And I guess the whole, what did they say? The whole thing is, the whole aim is for the riders to show a true master of their horse.
The training, yeah.
So it's kind of like Best in Show.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Best in Show, but the Olympics.
It's a dog show, but you gotta ride your dog.
You want to see a video of it? Well, there's one video of it. There's one video.
That's a line dance.
Your line dance. Here. I think this is the video.
That was from London.
I think that's...
Super slow-mo. Yeah, just look at these beautiful monsters of the plains just being tamed.
The Brits are really good at it.
Oh, they are, yeah. I think that's where it originated from. The royal families doing that shit.
It's all in slow-mo? What the fuck?
Well, you gotta fucking check out everything about that horse.
I don't give a flying fuck about the horse.
That guy lost his helmet.
Have you watched any Olympics?
A little bit, yeah. It's been on at work. When I was in the dentist's office today, they had the horse jumps.
Right.
Jump over the horse, and there was it was team qualifying, but there were some people who were disqualified from single match or whatever, because one guy was whipping his horse too hard. The other guy was, this one was a woman. This woman spurred. They found out that she spurred her horses too hard with her spurs on her boots to get it going. They're neglecting to talk about how they're hurting the horses by making them jump a shit and potentially fucking landing wrong and then killing a horse.
Because you have to.
You can't fucking pick it up.
Because if you don't know, like when a horse breaks its leg, you can't fix a horse's broken leg.
Well, you can, but if it's like a total fracture, it's not gonna be. It'll just die.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta shoot it and get it over with. That's happened so many times. Like I was looking it up a couple of years ago, and there was a website of just the horses that got shot at races, like during races, because there's like over fucking 400 of them. It's nuts. And I think that was just in Britain. Oh, 8 Bells was the last one.
Dr. Larry Bramlage is standing by, and he is with Kenny Rice.
All right, thanks, Tom. Dr. Bramlage right now, just as we're getting ready to talk, he was getting a preliminary report. He's getting more information right now on his walkie-talkie, Tom. We'll stay right here with him and come back to you. We should have an update in the next 30 seconds or so.
Okay, let us know when Dr. Bramlage is ready. As two actually equine ambulances pulled alongside 8 Bells.
My experience over the years riding, I've had horses that did collapse after a race.
Yeah, Jim, I've had several horses.
Me too.
Heart-related
Happens best with James.
aneurysm.
All right, let's talk about
One
this.
of his horses had a fucking
Well, Jared, I believe you're right. I was watching all the horses gallop out after the races. I was waiting for Big Brown, and I saw her just suddenly.
I wonder what the horses are thinking.
As you said, it
Like,
could
what
be
in the
heart-related.
fuck is going on?
Where's 8 Bell?
That doesn't mean that it's terrible. It might be
8 Bell?
that she just
8 Bell?
trying to
Where are you, 8 Bell?
keep her
They're reporters
down,
on the
though. A lot of
horse,
times they'll do that, but we'll have to wait for that official report.
As tragic as this is, all the coverage is great.
And obviously was very concerned. Let's go to Kenny Rice. I think he's for Dr. Bramlage now.
All right, thank you. Dr. Bramlage, you've just gotten off the phone talking to the other veterinaries. What is the report on 8 Bell?
Unfortunately, she broke both front ankles and collapsed, lost support to both of them, and so
Yeah,
they immediately
that's full
euthanized her
blown.
because there was no
Immediately.
possible way to save her. And
Immediately.
that's an injury that's painful, so
The
they
AAEP on call vet.
You're a good time to be here on one of these situations.
it's a bad injury, and
How does a man like that choose to go into veterinary?
Tom's sad moment here is
And deal
be
with,
able to
like,
celebrate the
actual
derby for
major
8 Bells
animals.
and create
Yeah.
connections, Tom.
The incredible swing of emotions, the joy that picked the sorrels.
What a dick.
Brown.
Yeah!
Fucking hated 8 Bells. Fuck 8 Bells.
Fuck 8 Bells. Fuck 8 Bells.
Give your hat, bitch. Fuck 8 Bells. What a dick. God, it's just going to town.
We're gonna go sacrifice the fuck out of this horse.
We're gonna go buy the body. Fucking shit.
Which apparently horses, I guess you can eat horse meat. I know it's used for glue.
You can eat horse litter. Meat's not used for That's kind of what I thought before. I was like, why do you have to kill the whole thing just using the hooves?
replay of this
Can't go the hooves back.
to the
Come on.
far turn. Hit the sorrel, starts
You can
running
eat
this
horse.
horse pretty.
A lot
Can
of
you?
people eat horse. A lot of countries eat horse. We're just, for some reason, it's like a no for us because it's a work animal.
See, the one
You don't
thing.
eat your work animals.
What's weird is how we're so anti-eating dog, but like Asian people, for the most part, eat dog.
Not for the most part, like some of them.
Okay, but
Oh,
there's a
like,
good
yeah,
amount
those
of.
are good-
But
those are
when
fair.
there's a million people doing it, they might not be wrong.
No, that's a silly way to think about things.
When it comes to food,
Yeah.
why? It's not like it's fucking rape. It's not like
Well, because
it's a horrible
numbers
decision.
are just like a fun way to say, like, they're right. Like, just throwing numbers on there, it's a lazy thing to do. Like, there was a bunch of Nazis back in the day. You don't want to be a Nazi, do you?
No, but it's like
cannibals.
But like meat and rice taste good together. A lot of people are doing that, so we just do it. Like,
I'm sure dog tastes fine.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's like the right thing to do.
Are you the right thing to do, Aaron?
Probably. Okay. There's like 7 billion religious people on Earth. Is that the right thing?
Jesus.
Well,
something I still don't get, though.
Yeah. The Conway Yes song.
No, I was going to talk about dinosaurs. I was like, I just...
Were they real? Or were they not? Fucking somebody tell me. God.
Oh, man. Damn it. Shit. What'd you do? We haven't been recording.
I'll give a fuck about nothing anymore.
We missed all the horse shit.
Oh well.
Okay, we're just gonna start right now. We're 20 minutes in, so I'm just gonna go in and we'll go straight to misconnections. Fine. But the great thing is we can talk with horse shit, but it's gone. So
we had that moment together, which is great.
All right, so
I don't know what happened, but I guess we lost connection to the universe for a while. The podcasting universe. It said, "No, guys, no beer and friendship show."
Unicast.
But the thing is, actually, we still have that, so it's gonna go. I don't know. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Splicing it up.
We're gonna. So you guys, the video people, will get to see it, and it's gonna go to shitty audio. Then it's gonna go back to great audio again. Hopefully. So I guess we'll just go to. I guess we'll just go to Craigslist. You guys want to go to Craigslist? You want to do man for woman or man for man?
Fucking man for man.
Man for man.
Let's get dirty real quick.
Oh yeah.
These boys need a bath.
Because they've been dirty.
Dirty boys.
Dirty.
Dirty boys. Cute dad at party.
Where?
Right there.
All right, let's do it.
Cute dad at party. Man for man, Shawnee, Kansas. We were both at a party on Sunday.
Sorry.
And we both caught each other checking each other out a few times. We both are in the same boat, so why not give it a shot?
What boat was this?
Hit me up and tell me where we were at, or anything, so I know it's you.
Huh.
They're in the same boat. Give it a shot.
You think it was Noah's boat?
No, it was
Michael's boat. It was probably Michael's boat.
Noah had an ark. Get it right.
Sorry.
Cute dad at party.
Cute dad at party.
That used to be my AIM. Cute dad at party. AOL. I don't even know how to do email things anymore. Oh, it's just Aaron. Cute dad at party. Strip club 3-way. Man for man. Who's the third? Met you at the strip club / adult movie theater last night. This might be Bazookas. Sunday, August 14th. Left with you and the airline steward. Went to his hotel and had a really hot time. I clearly was more into you than him. For some reason, KC wasn't up to his standards. Oof.
Ooh.
Wish I had gotten your contact info. Still thinking about how damn cute you are and how good you tasted. If by some chance you see this and want to meet up again, send me a message with your name and a way to get in touch with you. I've always wondered about standards of a airline stewardess or steward.
What's their?
Because they're world travelers. They go all over the goddamn
So they can
place.
fuck anything or anyone.
Kansas City must be like, oh god, we gotta go to Kansas City.
But not if you're in the Midwest, like.
Yeah, it's either here, St. Louis, or Chicago, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe
Anybody
Texas.
Going to Des Moines. Texas is the South, I think.
I know, but sometimes they count it.
Yes. South, mid.
Because it's the same time zone. Because the same.
That's how I do it.
There's this, there's this, and then there's this.
Iowa. What's about Minnesota? Minnesota down to Texas, Midwest. Fucking figure it out, map people. Hell yeah. Cute friendly teen in white truck said, why'd you spell said like that? Hi. Man for man, Parkville. This is creepy already. Such a friendly hi. Oh, God. Such a friendly hi? Who says a friendly hi?
All highs are friendly for them.
Yeah, but don't... Such a friendly hi when I walked into the gas station to pay. You
Gay.
saw my dog waiting in my truck. I saw you, but gave you a second look as you pulled away from the pump. You set off my gaydar big time. He's trying to bang teens. Does it say how old this guy is?
Nope.
Damn it.
Do you have
We're gonna
gaydar?
find you.
Do you have gaydar, Aaron?
I'm not gonna name names, but in high school we knew when kids were gay, and it's pretty much been 100%.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
In high school we were dicks about it, probably like, oh, you were gay, you're a faggot, all this shit. Because we're shitty kids, but now they're just normal fucking
people that pay taxes and eat spaghetti at 2 o'clock in the morning.
My mom's making spaghetti.
You're gonna have spaghetti tonight?
I hope so.
Spaghetti the fuck out of that.
Fingers crossed, you guys. Need big cock, please. Man for man. Please need a big cock. I won't come on my face. Love deep throat and riding cock. 5'9", single. Jesus. Don't they know it's misconnections time?
I know, come on. God, fucking ass.
Go to woman for woman.
Okay. Woman for woman. There's
Man,
never
never.
many. Are you cheating on him?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Go back to the first one. This one's legitimately terrifying.
This one?
Yeah. Looking for the most attractive woman at Harbor Freight I have ever met. Woman for woman. I'm looking for the blonde that had her children at... She had her kids at Harbor Freight?
What the hell's
Go
that?
to a hospital.
What's that?
Hey,
What's-
Harbor Freight is it's a freight company. Oh, it's a fucking tool thing. There's a Harbor Freight by where we used to live. I think it's out of business now. Yeah, it's a tool company. It's like
Huh, okay.
the Lumber Liquidators or something. In Belton.
God,
I found
dude.
you extremely attractive and would like to know more about you. And if you are as interested in me as I with you, well, she's got kids, so...
And she has...
Tell me what your
So she
son
might like
said to
dick.
me. Tell me what your son said to me about Tool, so I know it was you. Well, or don't say that. I know this is a long shot, and I don't do this, but I hope that I get to meet you. I bet that kid fucking said something like, "This is a hammer." That's it.
Why?
Dumb kids. They don't know about tools.
Okay, so there's a lot of stereotypes that are being, like, ring clear in this one. That lesbians are good with power tools, which is fine.
Well, she must not be very
They
good.
have-
She's looking for
well,
fucking advice from a kid.
And the thing is, they have to be, like, because there's no man around, right?
I mean, you can be. I think anybody can be.
I know, but I'm saying, like, statistically? Statistically, men are the ones that usually fuck around with power tools.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that they're the only ones that can do it.
Well,
Hopefully I can find a wife who knows how
the only
to
tool
do
they
power
need to know
tools.
anything about is the tools in the kitchen. So,
The hibachi, am I right, guys?
in the wok.
Or Hitachi, not the hibachi. God damn it, that was a fucking stove, like at a Japanese restaurant. Fuck. I was gonna say I hope I can find a woman who knows how to fix stuff, because I fucking don't. I
Why?
can't even put the door panel on my car.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
really hard. It's really fucking hard.
You're hard. I'm hard. I'm hard right now.
Jesus Christ, there's kids listening.
I know.
And other people, too. Megan at CVS.
Megan at CVS.
Woman for woman in the town of CVS. I saw you working the pharmacy desk the other day at CVS. Oh, she's at CVS? Who knew? I don't know if you saw me. I used to think IDK meant I'm Donkey Kong. I'm Donkey Kong if you saw me, but I think you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Here's hoping you see this and want to talk. I'm Donkey Kong.
Oh, shit.
She works at Donkey Kong, and she is CVS. What does CVS stand for?
Let's look it up.
Thanks, Yahoo. There it is.
I'm going to say chemicals, vans, sacrifice.
Curriculum vitae. Oh, path of life. A CV differs. Oh, that's... It's not an acronym. Consumer value stores. So okay, now it's just CVS.
What was it?
It's see down there, formerly consumer value stores.
Oh, okay.
And then, but now I think they just skip concurrent version system. That's something else. A lot of times when like a company like CVS that just goes by their shortened whatever acronym, they'll just ditch whatever the acronym stood for and then just go by that.
Right.
So that doesn't mean anything anymore.
Huh.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Consumer value stores.
Consumer Batman stores.
I wish. CBS. Damn it, now I can't remember that stands for. Something broadcast system. Shit. Ash at Deerbergs. Does anyone know a girl named Ash at Deerbergs? I would love to meet her. I'm a 19-year-old female lesbian. I think she was so hot and love her smile. Help me contact her, please. Is a lesbian like a werewolf or something?
Lesbian.
Bane. Get some wolf's bane.
Wolfbang.
Wolf bang puck.
Wolf.
Lesbians.
Les Pains.
That's what I always said. Lesbians, more gains. Am I right, guys? Fucking pumping. Iron. Fucking Ash. What's a Deerbergs?
I don't know.
Let's not look up Deerbergs. This is the only one we have it.
Alright, this is the last one.
Friends. Woman for woman.
This is
Columbia.
This is 20 days ago, man. They just don't really have much curiosity with this shit.
They just got it good. They got it so good. They're just like, they know what they want. They go and get it. They don't have to bitch about it like all these sad, fat, fucking loser guys on Craigslist for all things. God. It's like they don't. It's like they think their internet is limited, and they don't think they can go to like real sites where you can actually like do shit like this.
Right.
I think Craigslist looks so simple that it won't take up bandwidth or something.
Right.
I need to go to a stripped down website like Craigslist so I don't run out of my data.
Do you understand that people who go to Tinder are better than you?
Well, easy. Friends, woman for woman, Columbia. I'm just looking for a woman friend. That's straight. What's the
straight bi-curious
woman friend? That's straight bi-curious. That I can get to know and have fun with. Clean and has a job, medium build and is discreet. Ages 28 through 35. You need to go to OkCupid, stupid.
Yeah, you would be good there.
That's exactly what you put in for any dating site.
Yeah.
You have an age range. You have like
what kind
of
build
that you want,
yeah.
and the
what curiosity sexually they want.
Curiosities, whether they have a job or not, whether they're on drugs. I don't know about that one.
If they're on drugs.
I believe one of the things, the options is bug chaser. Just people that purposely get AIDS.
Oh.
That was Craigslist.
That was Craigslist, guys. Alright. Okay, so that was Craigslist. Well, you guys see another weird video?
Yep.
So, you know, recently there was these people who were into sleeping with each other.
My son, and I am falling in love with him. He said, "Are you really?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "You know what? I was scared to let you know too. I am too."
We're both consenting adults. If it comes down to it, you know, it's just like the gays. They're you know, as long as they're over 18, everything's fine.
It's just like the gays, guys. As long as they're over 18.
I asked him, "Will you ever date your mom?" And he said, "Will you date your son?" I said, "Honest truth, yes, I would. Because 19 years, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I really want to be with you the rest of my life."
Disgusting. The first approach was actually me. What happened was we were hanging out.
They both have face tattoos.
And, you know, just talking, you know, just laughing. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I kissed her.
That's fucking disgusting.
It had feelings behind it. It had a spark.
Sometimes I call him Hinojito, as that means son.
God,
Once in a while he calls me mom, you know what I mean?
Their case is about whether I have the right to love somebody. I sure as hell have the right to love Monica.
Monica. Call her Monica. Damn it. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Monica.
Monica. It's a great joke, actually. It's fucking disgusting. Just like the gays. That has nothing to do with the gays.
That's the best part of it. That he's just like trying to make it more political.
Right.
Like, that he actually has a dog in this fight.
Yeah.
First of all, you're not going to convince anybody that
No
you
one.
can fuck your mom.
No one. You're not going to.
Legally. No. Second of all, it's just like the gays. You just have to be 18. What the fuck does that mean?
No. Don't even speak of them.
The gays can legally do whatever the fuck they want.
Because they're not.
Because it's not a hindrance to their future children.
Right? Because you know why? They won't. Well, one, they won't have children. But two, like we were talking about earlier, like there's
a bunch of fucked up diseases and shit you get from incestual relationships, especially with bloodlines like that match,
right?
Mother and son.
That is kind of a weird thing, though. It's a weird.
It wasn't weird until they found out that it was so fucking like there's so many problems with their kids.
Well, if you think about think about it like as an evolutional thing, like it's almost a way of making us be more social in a way.
Sure.
Because we can't stay within our inner circle of people because we can't fuck them.
Well, before like a while ago, we had to fuck our relatives.
Right.
We're all products of incest, but because the gene pool is so
now vast,
huge, and there's so many people that you really have to do it on purpose. You've got to fuck your mom on purpose to,
And that's just disgusting.
Hey, usually I say different strokes for different folks,
but not that one.
Don't fuck your mom.
Don't.
Mamica, time for all right.
Yamaka.
Adam Sandler bits. Throwing them hot today, guys.
Oh, so Aaron. So, looks like it looks like you have a book over there.
We got a book today.
You got a book.
We got a book. It was
Okay.
the first one I picked out.
Okay.
I didn't even look at it. This is Fate, which isn't the title of the book.
No, not the title.
The title is The Fulfillment.
The Fulfillment.
By, wait for this, Laverle Spencer.
Ooh.
Laverle. So this book is a gem.
Okay.
A diamond in the rough, one would say.
Because you found it in the back. You found it in the back corner.
In the room full of books, and it might just be my favorite one. So this is kind of the back of it. He asked his brother to give his wife the one thing he couldn't. Already, I'm hooked. I am hooked. Together they worked the land. Together they loved a woman. But when Jonathan asked of Aaron what he could ask,
what the fuck?
What he could ask.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Their names are John and Aaron.
Yep.
We fucked the shit out of your life, bro.
In this it says it's Jonathan, but I said John. Let's be real.
Let's be real, it's John.
I mean, my real name's Aronathan.
Right.
That sounds really fucking like a real name. Asked of Aaron what he could ask of no other man. A brother's act of compassion became a man's act of love. Repentance. Rapunzel.
All right. So, did you have some places bookmarked?
We got some. We're gonna read the first bit here just to get a general idea. So the main characters are
put the microphone up to your face a little bit more.
Female.
There we go.
Jonathan and Aaron. I don't think I know the woman's name yet. I think it's Mary. The truth had long been settling on Jonathan Gray, sneaking into his resisting corners, but it had finally resounded in the deepest part of him. He'd prayed it wasn't so, hoped that, if he willed it, untrue it would be. But it was true. He knew it. At last it had to be faced and dealt with. After denying it all these years, it had come to Jonathan Gray that he was infertile. Jonathan and Aaron had suffered together in that winter when it had happened. I think they were just trying to have a baby so they could have something to eat. As they'd suffered most of their childhood illnesses together. As only brothers, they'd shared everything from the tin cup.
Okay, so far this is really disgusting because it seems like they share everything. Like they.
Oh, that's only building it up, baby.
Did they jerk each other off too?
Share a lot more later. As they'd suffered most of their childhood illnesses together. As only brothers, they'd shared everything from the tin cup on top of the water pump to the bed they'd slept in all their growing years.
That's disgusting too.
They crossed swords when they were sleeping.
Oh, dude, just imagine like your brother had a wet dream and you
your brother
rolled
had
into.
one too, and you guys were like, "Oh shit, we are brothers."
I was gonna say you rolled into it and you took it.
Yeah. You took it.
You took it too far.
Give me that cum. From the croup of babyhood to the head colds of childhood, and finally the mumps of adolescence. It was the mumps that had done it. I think this guy just had mumps. He just like lost it. But she was being like being I don't even remember the word, but using mumps as a description to like say like life is hard as you're growing up.
Right.
He really did have mumps, and that's how he's infertile. Who's to say if they'd stayed up on Aaron and moved down on Jonathan? Their ma had tried everything from packs of icy, burning cold snow to poultices of boiled beans.
Huh.
Which is a thing.
Boiled beans.
But Jonathan's swelling genitals had stubbornly refused to subside. I'm telling you, it's the mumps. The mumps! There's nothing I can do that
There's someone who had to
done,
think
Mrs.
this
Gray.
out. There's someone who thought this whole story out. Just remember this.
There's nothing I can do that you haven't already done, Mrs. Gray, the doc had said. And those words rang now in Jonathan's memory. He blamed the doc because Hames had found no way to take away the pain. When it was over and done with, they'd all said not to worry because it wasn't a sure thing he'd been damaged. Probably he'd end up with more babies than he needed, they ventured. So that's Jonathan.
Okay, so that's Jonathan's story.
Dude don't got no sperms.
Because something happened with the mumps.
Because he had mumps. Which back then was a bad thing that we hadn't heard.
It was almost like herpes.
Yeah. Okay, so Mary is his wife's name.
Oh.
It's Mary.
Did you know?
The more you know. Why shucks, man, he said in a drawling voice, way up in Moran Township. No, wait, where did I want to go with this? I don't remember now. Fuck. Maybe it was, nope. Shit. I wasn't talking about last Saturday night. She corrected. I was talking about today. I just meant that it's nice to have a man take my arm again and hand me into the buggy or into a booth. Sometimes a husband forgets to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so today I'm chivalrous. But what about last Saturday? Was I chivalrous then?
Yes.
His heart beat an erratic tattoo. I don't know what you mean, Aaron. She denied. Yes, you do. I mean, I was being chivalrous when I held the hand of my brother's wife in a manner unlike a brother-in-law. So he put his dick in her hand. It was just the ointment, that's all. Like hell it was, Mary. He said it very quietly.
Was the ointment lube?
I don't know what the ointment was.
Lube? It was lube, wasn't it?
Confused about the ointment. The very gentleness of his tone adding impetus to the words. Was it the ointment at the dance, too? Oh, fucking Mary, bitch. Where was my chivalry then?
Mary kind of seems like a slut.
It wasn't your fault, Aaron. She just wants a baby. You were practically forced into dancing with me. Quit trying to kid yourself, Mary. You know that. We both know it was wrong. I was about as chivalrous as a fox playing a call on the hen house. No, Aaron, it wasn't wrong, yeah? I'm getting into this. What do you want to say?
It was like a fox
making a call
in the hen house.
Fox is gonna fuck them chicks. No, Aaron, it wasn't wrong. We didn't do anything. If you think you were to blame for something, then maybe so was I. I shouldn't have stayed with you through that second dance. It seemed an admission of her wanting him. It's just that we feel guilty because of the thing Jonathan suggested, that's all. Jonathan suggested they fuck.
Okay.
Because Aaron's fertile. And the mumps didn't. All the mumps took from Jonathan was his toes.
And his genitals.
And his toes. He can still grow toenails, but not on his toes. Aaron's arm, and even as she said it, the rocking motion of the big the rig brought, damn, nope. Dyslexia. Damn epilepsy. I'm shaking over here. Aaron's arm next to her own. She knew she must not think about his nearness. Oh, God. Why had she let Jonathan not go on the train? Oh, Jonathan's out of town, I guess. So they're just having a big old fucking group meeting.
I'm just gone away doing podcasts. And you guys are just at home fucking.
Oh, and guess what Aaron says?
What did Aaron say?
So after Mary's like, we shouldn't have let John go back on the train. Aaron says, we shouldn't have let Jonathan go on that train. So there's a literary device here where it's showing both main characters in a lover's quarrel. They can't love each other, but they're thinking the same motherfucking thing. You guys excited about? I'm gonna get into these fucking books at 25. It was like trying to douse a fire with kerosene. Just saying exactly what she'd been thinking. I tried not to think about you after last night. You ought not talk about it, Aaron. She warned. She willed him to stop now before it was too late. No, I ought not. There he stopped, and they rode in silence a while until he seemed to pick up the thread of thought and pull it toward himself. But if I don't, it would be cheating you.
I'm cheating you.
It did seem like cheating to hold back his feet. Much as he realized the real cheating would be to give them vent. Don't give them vents. They've got a perfectly good vent system.
Yeah.
Ventilation's important.
Yeah. Do they not have windows?
Would it be alright if I just tell you how beautiful you were in the yellow dress that night?
No.
He asked, but he kept his eyes on the road ahead, feeling her arm bump against his now and then, luckily. Not if I just said, thank you, and we ended it right there, she told him. I'll end it right there, he said.
In your butt.
I tried to mean it. We tried to mean it. Once again, the motion of the buggy worked its magic and calmed them as it undulated. Coming to sway... Underwear-related. Coming to sway in rhythm with the trees bordering Turtle Creek. Oh, sweet Turtle Creek. We remember Turtle Creek well. Aaron and Mary.
Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary.
The horses had slowed, sensing their driver's lack of haste. The warm sun. The spring breeze. The slow pace hypnotized the two riders.
As it should.
But slipping along through the world of bustling, bursting blossoms and nectar, smells with their arms touching. There began the halting transition from friendship to fervor, for they were lulled out of their common good sense when some magical force, some unseen hand smoothed their brows, cupped their jaws, and turned their faces toward one another. They did not remember doing so on their own. Hadn't they been studying the road, the passing fields, just a minute ago?
You'd think.
But here was Mary, her face upturned towards his. Aaron gazed down at her then, and she back at him. I'm not stopping, because they're getting into some shit.
Okay.
And we've been waiting for fucking ever to get some sex going on in these motherfucking books.
We have.
My limited shit put into these things. Aaron gazed down at her then, she back at him. And the goodness of it flooded them both after the days of effort to avoid...
We should start making, audio tape books.
I know. I'm so good at reading. The horses carried them along up the road, and the rocking rig beneath them swayed their bodies in unison as sun-drenched eyes held. Brown meeting blue, unsmiling, yet so penetrating.
That was absolutely necessary.
Poop meeting ocean. After they'd had an introduction into one another's eyes, they explored farther. He raised his gaze to her hair and saw the sun radiate off its illustrious richness. And he wondered how it felt when its heavy weight was released into a man's hand. He saw the sun on her forehead, glinting off tiny drops of moisture. And he thought he'd like to touch them with his tongue and know the taste of her.
Lick the microphone.
Nom, nom, nom. He just laps her up like a dog. You taste good. Aaron, stop it. Following the line of her fine high cheeks, he came to her mouth. It hadn't learned to smile at him, but he knew somehow that it would. She looked at him as if it were the first time, with all the glory of the day before her. She saw what she'd never seen before, the sun sending prisms of light from the hairs of his eyebrows. They are never going to get into doing sex right now. This is what's separating these books from guys like... Because I'm reading it just thinking, fucking do it. Do something, for Christ's sake. And everything's just gleaming and fucking bright and beautiful, and the sun's out, and they're touching arms and all this shit. And they agree on stuff. Oh, God. The sun bending prisms. The sun sending prisms of light. Shut up. Just bang them.
Just put your dick in her. Put your dick in her.
Do something. You know what's wrong.
Dick in her.
His breathing was deep. She remembered the strawberry and bay rum smell of him. That doesn't matter. She remembered shit. His breath on her from that other time. And wished for the time.
This is like the audio version of like men getting frustrated while like they're like doing like foreplay.
It's like the commentary for DVDs.
Yeah.
Fuck, this sucks. Like this.
Why are they doing this?
She studied his skin and saw that the whiskers grew in a pattern that swept toward his jaws. She wished to stroke it in the direction they grew. She thought momentarily of Jonathan's face. Wondered if she knew it was.
It's like the Property Brothers. I've been thinking the Property Brothers.
Yeah. She said, "You look just like Jonathan." And I said, "I know. Would you like to buy this house?" We're gonna be $25 million budget and married with a glint in her eyes, deep ocean eyes.
I'll take that house.
That's a great deal. Thanks, Jonathan.
Oh my God! You got plaid on everything.
Linoleum,
carpet, hardwood floors. I don't know what goes in houses.
I think people just say linoleum when they go to a house.
Linoleum all over.
They aren't gonna fuck at all.
Why does God hate us?
Jesus. Oh, okay. The horses pulled the rig into the yard and stopped under. They hadn't even stopped riding yet. They weren't even close. This is a paragraph extra. Jesus.
Fucking asshole.
Strangely enough, Aaron did not help Mary alight.
Hmm.
They each jumped down from their own side, and Mary went to the house while Aaron led the horses down toward the lean-to to remove their harnesses and set. It was a time without
this is a metaphor of like then he's gonna go down to her.
Yeah, probably.
God damn! Just
for Christ's sake!
Please, someone suck someone's dick.
Mary had changed her dress for a simple work frock. And
I would go for a guy sucking another guy's dick right now. Like anything, just give me something.
Hey, you know what's pretty good? Mary's going down to check for goose eggs.
Okay.
Which is a euphemism for balls. We don't know that.
Because I use goose eggs all the time.
They were still brooding under cluck hens. And each day she walked through the well to the yard and pumped a can full of water for them as she did now. She saw Aaron's Sunday suit coat hanging on a fence post down past the granary and wondered what he was busy at. Not fucking you. He stepped onto the porch, holding the screen door open for her to pass into the kitchen. Oh, on the threshold above him, she turned, saying, Aaron, I'll help you with the milking of anything you want. Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
He stood a step lower than she, but his brown eyes were nearly on a level with hers. She couldn't see them as clearly as earlier, standing as they were in the shade of the porch, but what details she couldn't make out, she remembered. He smiled then, not with his mouth, but with his eyes. That's not how you smile. I don't need any help, but I'd enjoy your company.
I can suck my own dick.
He's going to enjoy your company in the barn. I'll be there, she promised. With her fingers crossed behind her back. She's not going to be there.
Maybe next week you'll...
She had enough wood in the box for a new fire. Good Lord. All these are just deviant.
These euphemisms are fucking so gay.
So she laid and lit one in the cold stove, then took the empty pails from the buttery, heading for the barn. Then met by the well and walked down together. The cows had accommodated them by hovering around the barn tonight. God, don't be silly, Aaron, she said. I'm
just
so
recording it.
I gotta, God damn it. There's gotta be sex in this somewhere. There's gotta be something. They can't just be fucking pussyfooting around. There's been like 40 fucking minutes of reading this, and 5 minutes has passed in their life. This bit, she has to describe every fucking dumb detail.
Jesus.
The cows accommodated. Fuck! Just say they fucked!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Jesus.
For fuck's sake. Alright. This is post-fucking. They've already had a baby. Apparently it took fucking forever to figure out they had a goddamn baby, but it only takes, or to figure out they fucked, it only takes this much for her to give birth. This is 9 months worth. This is 10 minutes worth. They're the same. No, I fucking found it. God damn it, Laverl. Fucking Laverl, man.
You probably like these old ladies who are reading these books and get so flustered with them.
That's why your mom quit reading all of them like halfway through. Like, fuck, god damn it.
Just so much foreplay. Even for me, there's so much foreplay.
Alright, here we go. It was dark when Jonathan went up to bed. Mary was already there. They were sleeping together. But, oh, that is Jonathan, never mind. But no lamp was lit. He felt his familiar way up the stairs and undressed. When he got into bed beside her, something told him that she was still awake. Probably her. I'm still awake! What was that? When he got into bed, yeah, I already read that. After he had sighed his usual bedtime sigh, it settled, why is that? Alright. Settled onto his back. She coughed softly in the dark. It was quiet for a while before her voice came to him. Jonathan? Uh-huh. He grunted.
What?
Huh? He grunted. He grunted. She lay with the blood pounding in her ears. Ew, her throat tight and her palms damp. He could hear her breath, short and shallow, and he knew before she said it what she had to tell him. When she didn't go on, he turned his head toward her in the dark. What? I'm going to have a baby. With the words came a sharp pain of disappointment that caught at her hammering heart, giving her voice a catch. After all the years of waiting to tell her husband this, telling him now was empty, bitter. I reckon I knew it already, he said, and her relief was great. She wondered what all he'd guessed about herself and Aaron, but still didn't really want to know. It's what I wanted, Jonathan said. Yes. I'll be here, he swallowed. It'll be ours, I mean. People won't question that I'm the father, he said, telling her that he knew the child was Aaron's. She was silent, guilty. It's okay, Jonathan assured her, but less than assured himself, felt the truth swiftly burn through him, as if a new rope had sizzled through the slack grip of his innards. What? Jesus Christ, that was bad. It's okay, he repeated. But Mary lay beside him, thinking nothing would ever be okay. Fucking Mary.
God damn.
Nothing's gonna be the same, yeah. She'd been squandered by her husband, had compromised herself, and had denied Aaron the right to claim his baby. How could conceiving a child in the midst of such deception be okay?
That's a lot.
In the end, they all died.
Alright, Aaron, so we've reached the end of another podcast. I want to say thank you so much for being on with me.
We did
on
it.
episode 88.
Fucking,
we're getting there.
Trey Johnson.
So, do you have any plugs?
Kansas City Comedy Festival. September 8th through the 11th, I don't know.
I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching my fitness channel, my vlog. And that's it.
Thank you for being
And thank you for being our friend. Like, subscribe, comment. Alright, we'll see you guys.